Perhaps what you might expect from one of the many pub restaurants springing up throughout the country. But we sent our food detectives, Richard Stafford and his cameraman Andrew Barron, undercover in Milton Keynes to report back on what families get when they eat out at branches of Harvester, Vintage Inns, Brewers Fayre and Wetherspoons. Using a tiny camera hidden in Andrew's glasses, their mission is clear: to order a variety of starters, chicken, a vegetarian option and chocolate pudding in each restaurant, and to mark them for quality of food, speed of service and value for money.
As the guardian of your taste buds, I record these views on a hidden camera, buried in a pair of glasses and worn by my fellow foodie. Take a bow, Andrew. Let's go eat. We start at Harvester at their all-you-can-eat salad cart. Andrew's starter is a prawn cocktail. How does it measure up?
Prawn, 1 inch.
Harvester is the most expensive in my survey, but Andrew's vegetarian pancakes score highly.
Now that's spicy.
My main course is chicken done 3 ways.
You have to really like chicken to order that.
I order a chocolate dessert in each restaurant. Here, Andrew has a cheesecake swimming in 2 purees.
So to recap, at Harvester, 2 average starters, I'm afraid. My mushrooms weren't stuffed with very much, and Andrew's prawns in his sundae tasted as though they'd just been thawed. However, Andrew's main course of vegetarian pasta stuffed with spicy chili, very hot. My chicken ensemble was a little bit samey, I'm afraid. 3 different types of chicken all tasted much the same.
The marks for our meals in Harvester: 21 out of a possible 30. In response, Harvester told us they've frozen their prices for the past 3 years, and to remember, it's a full-service restaurant.
Next up, Wetherspoons.
We order at the bar here, but it hardly speeds up the service. And when the starters eventually arrive, I'm told my chicken main course will not.
I'll have the Wetherspoon Balti chicken then, please. Haven't got that either. Pretty short on chickens today, then.
Yeah, I don't know who does the ordering, but he needs shooting.
And so it seems do a few chickens.
So, J.D. Wetherspoons, what can I say about the food? Well, it took over half an hour to arrive, and when it eventually did, I rather wished it hadn't. There was no chicken in the kitchen, it seems, so my replacement, the beef and mushroom pie, not up to very much. But it was redeemed, however, by an excellent chocolate truffle cake, and Andrew's blackberry apple wasn't bad either.
The marks for our meals in J.D. Wetherspoon: 10 out of 30. Wetherspoons admit we waited too long for the meal, and that all the dishes on the menu should have been available. They say they'll be addressing both these issues. Let's hope so.
My third lunch of the day is here, at the Barge Inn.
The Barge is in the chain owned by Vintage Inns, and I'm impressed by their choice of wines.
Oh, the Campo Viejo, please.
Andrew loves his cheddar mash, and it's thumbs up too for my chicken breast with bacon and this Stilton and chestnut bake.
Well, let's start at the Barge with the puddings. Andrew's toffee apple pie, far too sweet for my liking. Nothing special about these profiteroles. Main courses, however, were very, very tasty. Excellent service. Very good choice with the wines. The atmosphere, have a look around. Oldie worldy English. Thumbs up to the Barge.
The marks for our meals in the Barge: 25 out of 30. Vintage Inns say that they were delighted that we enjoyed our meals so much.
Well, my pub grub trail ends here, at the Kingston Tavern.
Kingston Tavern is owned by Brewers Fayre.
I see that the starters have beaten me to the table. The food may be quick, but the drinks certainly aren't. Very good, honest meal. There's a half-roast chicken, stuffing, 2 sorts of potato. Andrew's gone for the vegetarian option. He's watching his waistline. Just a collection of vegetables thrown together with some melted cheese over the top.
I made light work of my chocolate pie.
Here's proof the 70s still lives on, a Knickerbocker glory. Well, Brewers Fayre, excellent puddings, I think. Perhaps the strongest part of the whole meal. Take a quick look around. An enormous restaurant, this. It caters very much for the family, I think. Watch your step, because you'd like to step on a child.
The marks for our meals in the Kingston Tavern: 17 out of 30. Brewers Fayre told us they were disappointed their customer service didn't come up to their usual high standards on our visit. So, to recap, our winner is Vintage Inns with 25 out of 30. Second, Harvester with 21. third Brewers Fair with 17, and fourth J.D. Wetherspoon with 10.
I think we'll move swiftly on to Christmas, or almost. Now, before your purse is completely drained by all the demands of Christmas, why don't you nip out and get in a couple of bottles of fizz to set you up on the day? Nothing does it better. Now,
Rich, yummy and diet-friendly. Delia's doing white sauce tomorrow night when her cooking school continues at 8:30 here on BBC Two. The recipe for onion and goat's cheese